For my easiest dinner, I make Sloppy Joes, but I use lentils instead of hamburger because they're softer. We'll need 2/3 of a cup of lentils, I'm going to rinse them off in the sink real quick to get rid of any dust or anything else that might be on there. When the water's clear, you can stop. I'm cooking them in beef stock and water. So I'm going to need a cup of beef stock and a cup of water, and you can even go up to 2 2/3 cup of water if you want. Or I'm sorry, 2 2/3 total cup liquid if you wanted. The back of the lentils package says that you need to multiply the amount of dry lentils you have by either 3 or 4. That's how I got 2 cups or 2 2/3 cups. We'll need to chop up 1 onion, and the onion is the only vegetable prep that we'll need to do for this. I cut small pieces this way from the root end to the stem, about a quarter of an inch apart, and then I cut a quarter of an inch in the opposite direction. So each piece should be a quarter of an inch by a quarter of an inch approximately. We'll need a cup of onion, and half of a large onion got me 1 cup. And while the lentils are cooking, I'm going to get another pan dirty and start cooking the onion. I'm going to put some oil in the pan. That was a lot of oil. That was probably about a tablespoon of oil. I'm going to put a half teaspoon of salt over the onion to help draw the water out and help it cook. You'll need a cup of ketchup, yellow mustard, ground cloves, brown sugar, Worcestershire sauce, and apple cider vinegar. I'm going to drain the little bit of extra water from the lentils. Well, I'm not going to drain it. I'm just going to use a slotted spoon to pull out the lentils. I cooked them for 25 minutes and made sure they were soft. Then I poured the excess liquid down the sink and put the lentils back in the pan. 1 cup ketchup. I'm using half a cup regular ketchup and half a cup of cranberry ketchup that I made. We'll need 2 tablespoons mustard, and 1 tablespoon vinegar, a half teaspoon of cloves, a tablespoon brown sugar, and 2 splashes of Worcestershire. Combine everything in the pan with the lentils, including the cooked onion, and mix it together till everything's warm. If I serve it with a bun, I put beef stock around the edge of the bun so that it'll soak in and make the bun soft enough for me to eat.